Hey everyone, I just wanted to give a quick update. I'm not going to make a very high production video here. I'm just going to jam through what I got working. So this is the old game. The game is in the bottom left here, but this view right here is like the memory in the GBA. So this is the old ROM, and as I go to the right, watch the memory. You can see it just blinked. So it loaded this huge other area of the map all at once. And as I kind of go around the map, it kind of loads these large, really large pieces at a time. So this is how it worked before this weekend. And then if I open up the new ROM, the gameplay looks the exact same, but you'll see that the map is a lot small. The in-memory map is a lot smaller. It's just enough to fit around the viewport, and then as I go around, you'll see it it just does the bare minimum update. You can see it updating little slices, and then as I sort of scroll around here, it's updating just the bare minimum, and so it's not doing these large loading sections. So it was a pain in the butt to get this working. It kind of sucks, like, working really hard on this sort of stuff, because the player doesn't notice any difference, but there hopefully should be a big difference in performance. So the performance should be very regular frame to frame. That's my goal. But anyways, it was just a mess to get this working. Here's some of the code. Here's like when the screen is just moving slightly to the right, it has to redraw these thin strips. That's what all this code is doing. This is like invalidating chunks of the map. That's kind of the short that I did earlier, where these 8x8 tiled chunks get invalidated and those get loaded in. One chunk gets loaded in per frame if needed. And here's the code for redrawing a section of a map and pushing it to VRAM. I mean, look at this code. It's just trash. But I don't know how to make it faster because there's so many boundaries that you have to be concerned about. There's the boundary of the chunk boundary, and then there's the VRAM boundary. And so, I don't know, it's just a bunch of masking and multiplying, which those turn into shifts. Like, all these multiplies will be shifts. Anyways, it's 400 lines of code, so it's not a ton of code, but it's just like very technical and, a pain in the butt to write. But anyways, I didn't want to spend too much time on this. This is just for people who are curious. I know Jackie seemed interested, so I just wanted to share this. But anyways, see y'all later.